Hi all, Andy here and welcome to Springfest, where today we are at my house with around 30 TTs. We've got a mixture of Mark 2s, Mark 3s and predominantly Mark 1s. So let's have a quick look round. Here we go with Phil's Mark 2. Hiding under the trees here, Phil.
Hello mate.
Hello mate.
Nice to see you.
Do you want to talk me through your car then?
Oh blimey. Well,
how long have you owned it?
I've had it for just over a year. It's fairly stock engine wise.
Okay.
I've literally done a couple of trim bits really just to make it a little bit less stock.
Definitely needs a little Andycharger sticker in here.
It does need a bit of that.
I reckon I've got one of those, so
That's
I can
fine,
help you
we'll
out.
have a bit of that.
Have you had the wheels colour changed as well?
Yes, yeah, they were pretty bad when I bought the car, so I thought, well, I might as well change it to a subtle
like a gunmetal colour,
yeah,
it's lovely.
Yeah.
And these little winglets here, are these? Is that standard?
It's a little thing off of eBay.
They look cool, don't they? I think Chris has got a very similar grille to that, hasn't he? So yeah, that looks cracking. With the rings in black, I think it really does set that off. And these bits here?
Literally just little bits off eBay.
Look at those. They really set the car off.
Decided to go with sort of back quarter rather than a full length, but to be a bit different. And a little extension on the rear spoiler.
Yeah, see that.
A little bit more.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Looking great. Rappy's great, Mark 3. So if you don't follow Rappy, I'll leave a link in the description, but here's Rappy's car. He's also a fellow YouTuber.
Definitely check out Darren's channel here on YouTube.
I haven't got to ask Gina, she's just talking to that again. But Gina, so your car, you want to talk me through what you've done to your car? Sorry Chris, let me jump in there mate. But the star of rolling in a TT, we've got Chris here today, going to give us a live PR I reckon. Right, so what have we had done on here then?
So I had this for just over 2 years now.
Okay.
So I had the front grille replaced, honeycomb, just replica, but I think the honeycomb, it just makes it look
it does,
smart,
yeah. All the cars that have got that, it really sets them off.
Yeah, so I've got lowered.
By how much have you lowered it by?
30 mil.
Yeah, I can say, because there's not an awful lot of clearance there.
Spacers, front and back, 12 mil front, 15 mil on the back.
Okay, let's have a look down there so we can see that.
Get them lines.
Yeah, just about under there.
Obviously aftermarket wheels, so they're RAF, still 19 inch.
RAF 19s,
Yeah, gloss grey. Double resonator delete, because we love that throaty exhaust.
Yeah, chuck that through a tunnel and see how it sounds.
A few extra stickers, you know, extra 10 brake calls per sticker I heard.
Now I think you're running 300 brake out of this, is that right?
Yeah, so I'm stage 1 now, yeah.
Okay.
Which is good, except I'm only front wheel drive.
So it's a bit interesting.
But, you know, it just means I can't floor it to start off with and then kind of catch up, so it's alright. It's okay.
Great.
But, yeah, absolutely love it. And then obviously I've got the custom vinyl decals inside. They are honestly so good.
Yeah, they're stick on, aren't they?
Pictures and I was like, oh, they're just going to stick on, probably peel off, but you actually
they look like they're
gun them in, feel it.
Oh wow!
So you stick them, line them all up.
You would say that's part of it.
It's brilliant. Yeah.
Now Peter, I've already reviewed your car. Well, you weren't here, but we're. Do you want to talk me through what you've done to it?
The small breather mod. Started off with that, so I thought whilst there I'll do the catch can.
Yeah.
I thought I'll go for red, just something a bit.
Yeah. Sets it off, doesn't it? The silver. Porsche caps.
Porsche caps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done new header bottle.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Just to keep it nice and clean. Baffled crackle pipe.
Had the grills painted as well.
Phantom black. So this bumper I picked up second hand over in Essex.
Yeah.
That was then all body coloured. Yeah, it was spot on, really.
Great wheels as well. And they look deeper on the back. It's got that whole Lambo look to it,
I've gone wider on the rear. Oh, I can't remember what I'm running now. 9.5s on the rear.
Right.
8s on the front. So it's a nice bit of dish.
Yeah, real deep dish, isn't it?
You know, it's nothing insane. Yeah.
So those carbon spats you've got on there, I guess they're an aftermarket thing, are they?
They are rubber.
Are they? They look carbon, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel that now.
Yeah.
Get that.
Nothing major on the rear, black badges, left-hand drive rear cluster, polished out the frosting of the dome, you know, when it comes back with the frosting.
Yes, it does, yeah.
Got the old auto gleam headlight restoration kit and just sat there for a couple of hours, polished it out.
Nice job, yeah, good job. You've done a good job on that, sir, so far. So good work on that, mate.
Thanks, man.
So Sean, do you want to talk me through your great car?
Yeah, it's 2010 TDI. Love it, I hate it.
Diesel.
Turbo diesel.
Turbo diesel TT.
Standard. Not even an S-line, it's the base model, but they spent £3 on extras, so it's pretty nicely spec'd. I think I've just put the plate on.
Yeah.
And delete the TDI badge.
So Sean's driven, what, 260 miles to be here today?
230.
Oh, 230.
I think it was.
Oh, you guys have come 260, haven't you?
We got beaten.
Yeah, look, those are the record holders today. 260 in the corner. So 230. But yeah, I want to say while you guys are all here, thank you very much for making the effort to come today.
Thank you
really
for having us,
appreciate
Andy.
that. It's been great to see you. Yeah, Senna is a great car, and I always refer to it as Senna. That's what it's known as in my head.
You do, yeah, I've started calling it Senna now.
Yeah, sorry mate, yeah. Mauritius blue, BBS alloys. And this is Ben's car. Enjoying the cars, enjoying the cars?
Oh yeah, definitely mate.
Yeah, first
lovely.
meet, first meet.
First meet,
yeah, enjoy
it.
Good.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Yeah, and you too, buddy. Yeah, and you.
Good.
So this is the first time I've met Ben today. Winched up under the trees. So this is Howard's 3.2 Roadster, you know, from the channel. The only other Mark 1 Roadster here today other than mine. Great to see. Big Chris's 3.2. Looking good. Still needs a bit of work doing. And obviously Craig's 3.2. Drove all the way down 260 miles today. Got to the front gate. Developed an engine fault. Did you work out what it was, Craig?
I don't even look at it.
No, too many to worry about.
Quick OBD plug in, delete, get home. No problems.
Exactly right. If it's not on there when you get home, then that's all fine. If you delete it, other YouTubers spotted. It's the greatest spotted YouTuber. So this is Steve Bridgeland's car, the P51 Mustang. New features to point out on the old Go are bullet holes. They've appeared. So he's obviously been shot at recently. That's what you get for living in Chiddingstone.
Look at all these great Mark 1s from the air, just as stunning as behind the wheel.
And these doors, this is something new that he's had done. And I'm going to show this to Neil shortly because he'll love this. These would go with his pole positions lovely because he's had this diamond stitching done on the doors in Alcantara. Lovely job. I really like that. Lovely green car.
On an X-Reg, this was the oldest car at the show.
And myself and the owner of this car have been in chats almost since the start of my channel. Jamie, as you've it's been a long time, shall we have a quick look around your car? Is it a 180 yours?
It's a
225, sorry.
Totally standard, Andy.
Totally standard.
Yep.
It's the paintwork's great on it though. I mean, I think the paintwork is lovely.
It's one of the things that appealed to me.
Yeah. I think you said you paid £400 for it.
With the battery, 450.
450. Okay,
Yeah.
450 for this.
Yeah, 450.
What a bargain you got there.
Yep. It was hanging basically when I had it.
Okay, but you've obviously done a lot of work on it yourself, haven't you, since you've had it?
Yeah, I've done the cam belt, water pump, all the wheels, all the brakes, secondary water pump. I've gone through it and the ABS issues.
We've been trying to get him down for a while and he's made the run all the way from Somerset today. So really appreciate you coming down and showing us this great green car. Fabulous condition. And then we're into Blue Alley. So we've got Mauritius Blue, 225, looking great. Always a good colour for a car. And then Matt's car, which has been featured on the channel on TT Meets TT. You may have recalled this one with the big whale tail spoiler that you can't actually access the petrol cap through. Same lights, and he's got the matching front lights today. Although he has refurbed these, and I think he said he might need to do them again because they've come up not great, but something worth doing. And this is Sir Peeps a Lot 3.2 V6. First time we've met today. Great car. Sir Peeps a Lot.
No, you don't want to put me on camera.
No.
Not very photogenic.
Well,
No,
well, your car is, so that's a good thing. Wheels look great.
Do you know what? I didn't know there were meats up there.
Now, there is a difference between the roof and the bodywork. Slight difference there. He's had the roof wrapped to match the wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. It's very close. It's a bit
Now this is a 3.2. Now it's got some interesting parts. It's got a 3.2 rear spoiler that's been gloss black painted. It's got a Miltech exhaust system on there as well. It's got the 3.2 front bumper with the vents. It's brilliant.
It's not until you see a TT meet from the air that you can truly appreciate the number of different colours and shades of colour that the car came in from the factory. I think everyone here had a factory colour car and not too many repeated shades other than the normal silvers. Nice to see the Noggies, a green, a couple of red and also black cars, as well as a few blues making an appearance. There was a lot of TT chat going on everywhere, and the attendees were kept well watered and fed thanks to Romy & Co in the kitchen and her amazing cakes, which I know are always a big hit. Thanks to your kind donations, they made £150 for MacMillan Cancer Research, so thanks to everyone who donated, you all rock.
And everyone hopefully having a good time.
No mount.
Onto the silvers. Now these wheels, they've been diamond cut to me. They have. Lovely condition. Bit of scuff there, but some colour coded parts under here. Gloss painted cover. Strut brace with the Quattro written on it. Induction kit. Onto Simon's car. Now this is due to appear on TT Meets TT, and apologies to Simon because it's not made it on yet because I've not had a chance to render the footage down, but it will be coming soon. This belongs to Simon and Jordan with their great deep dish Quattro Sport wheels. The £10 TT, that belongs to Mark. So the story behind it is, if you don't know it, that he had a £10 bet, won £2,000 and bought this. Great car, it's done so much to it. Always something to look at under here. Fabulous. Now this is the car from the very first episode of TT Meets TT that I filmed with Simon down in Dorset. So this is the first time I've seen Simon since Christmas, so great to see it. Thanks for coming along today, Simon. I know you've had a long journey, but it's such a lovely car. He has had some work done to the paintwork since, a bit of paint correction. Wheels look great, that gunmetal. He has spent a fair amount of money getting it back into this condition, but it is a great car. And also, if I just open it, it is a manual. Now we know, and I'm going to cover the myths of the TT in a future video, it is a manual, and if you look at the figures, the manuals and the DSG gearboxes, the autos, are equal numbers. They're not more rare, but so the myth about them being more rare, if you have a look around today, the majority will be DSGs. However, on paper, the numbers are even. Here's some more familiar cars to us. Alex's great Noggy. This is the 225 and the matching pair with the twins. And here's Neil's 225 in green. Always a great car. Nice to see Grant here today. So Grant is the owner of this Quattro Sport. The only Quattro Sport here today, actually. And it is in great condition. So this is the second time I've met Grant, but the first time I've had him in the garden. Car looking great. In Ava silver. And Louis come down as well today. 3.2. Now the story behind this is he's having the wheels refurbed at the moment, so these are only a temporary set of wheels, although I do like these wheels. Missing the caps. And he's also had a problem with the exhaust, so this is the original exhaust back on the car, because the exhaust he had on was rattling, so he took it off yesterday. So he's done an awful lot of work yesterday just to get here today. So he's also got some new calipers. Let's have a look at those calipers. Brembo calipers on the front, just about fitting in there. Looking great. 3.2 engine, the best engine to have. And if we switch to the front row here, Mr. George. Nice to see Mr. George has got his glasses on show. Good work, Mr. George, with his great car. Now there's some serious audio going into this, as that's his background. So a lot of paint correction done on the car.
Richard's car also features on a previous episode of TT Meets TT.
Now this car should be a car that's very familiar to many of you. Mr. Parrot Noggy. Great car, always in great condition. And star of his channel, or one of the stars of his channel, because we know he owns loads of TTs. Well, I didn't realise that he had a light interior. It's rear seat delete. The best wheels. And here we go. Onto Car Chris's red Mk1. Now something I've not noticed about Chris's car until today is that, I don't know if this will pick up on the, will this pick up on the camera with the sunlight, but it's almost like pearlescent. It's got a real metallic fleck in it. So whenever I see Chris's red car, I think it's flat paint, but no, it's not. It's metallic. Great condition though. He's polished it up lovely. And then we're on to a couple of really boring cars to me. Obviously my Mauritius blue one. Not an awful lot I can say about that because I've covered it many times. Things I've done to it recently are, well, not an awful lot if I'm perfectly honest, because I've been mainly working on this, which is obviously the Roadster. Now I have just resprayed this bumper, and I don't know if it's going to catch in the light, but it's only scoring about 6 out of 10 for me. It needs some serious rework. But I have done a video on the pitfalls of spraying it yourself, what to avoid and what I've learned, so that will be coming to the channel. But yeah, so it is still in one piece. It does still live. It does still drive. I had a problem with the hood, but that's now fixed. But the engine is nice and clean as always. Try and keep it clean.
Filling the car. Remember your pin? And then the first time I saw one was actually on.
So a late arrival, but another great black 225 has just turned up. It's got some big wheels on there. Although the wheels look really big dimensions, they are a standard size. So this 225's got black tip exhaust, like a Quattro Sport, and the hexagon rear diffuser. Great paintwork, looks great on it. Paintwork looks great.
Yeah.
It's got a new front splitter on it. The guy's fitted himself. Yeah, very stealthy looking. So it's been a great afternoon at Springfest, and myself and the other YouTube creators have had a great day. Guys, what have you thought about it today?
Brilliant fan, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been really nice. It's nice to be casual as well, because there's no public looking in thinking, why the hell have they all got the same car? They must be mad. It's just been walk around your garden chatting about cars. It's been quite
Absolutely
nice.
right. Yeah, I think the highlight for me has been people coming from so far today, because it's not just Kent people or Sussex people. People have come from all over the country. I think we've had people as far away as Manchester. Oh, Hull, I think, the furthest one.
Yeah, no,
further
exactly.
up. Yeah, so 260 miles people have come today. So,
we're on a global scale now.
So Darren, as a Mark III owner, have you felt left out today?
Definitely. That's why it's behind the camera. It's on this side.
There are two Mark IIIs here today and 2 Mark IIs, but everybody else has been Mark Is. We've had over 30 cars here today, squeezed into my tiny garden, luckily. So we've had a great day. Chris, what have you thought about it?
Absolutely brilliant. Great turnout, and it was good to chat to people.
Yeah.
And no cars are the same. It's just interesting to see what people have done to them, and obviously interesting to see where people have actually came from today.
Yeah, I think so. And I think this is the first of many that we're going to hold. Maybe not quite here, but not far up the road. We are in discussions with someone to hold Springfest on a much bigger scale next year. But if not, then we will be right back here for more private garden japes with TT. So thanks all for watching. See you soon. Take care.
See you next one.
See you later.